Now, the average Facebook user probably logged on before they even came to class this morning. In fact, they probably checked Facebook before they even ate breakfast, took a shower, got dressed for class. Before they even practically got out of bed, they probably were reaching for their iPhone or their laptop, if they sleep with it, to check Facebook, because it's become that important to them and that appealing to them. In fact, I'm willing to bet that each and every one of you in here is a perfect model of the average modern-day Facebook user. And with this speech, I plan to persuade you that Facebook has had an actually more devastating and negative impact on your social, personal, and school lives than you would have imagined each time you logged in. First, I'll go into the origins of Facebook, where it came from, how it got started, how it's grown over the last 5 or 6 years. Then I'll touch on some of the modern features of Facebook, as well as where they plan to go, to show you how fast Facebook is growing and how influential it's truly became. And then I'll touch on some of the things I want to persuade you with, the individual problems, the social problems, and some of the school-based problems, as well as some problems we faced in society in the past and what we should and probably will face in the future. From there, I'll conclude with a personal example, as well as some other small examples from friendship-based situations I had. Mark Zuckerberg was a Harvard undergrad in 2003. He created a Facebook name-based utility called Face Smash before the Facebook name even came out in order to swap notes and share information for our test they had the next day in politics. The results were amazing. The professor said that he's never seen better test scores in his life, and he owes it all to Mark and his idea of sharing notes and that collaboration that Face Smash, as it was known at the time, brought to the table. Facebook quickly grew as Zuckerberg expanded it. It went from 1 million users in late 2003, early 2004, to over 400 million users worldwide today. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that each and every one of you in here is a small chunk of that 400 million number. Now today, companies like Yahoo have tried to buy Facebook. Yahoo pitched a $1.5 billion deal. And also local businesses in the United States, there are over 1.5 million just in the United States alone that currently use Facebook to advertise and to grow their company. You can see how influential Facebook has become, and they're willing to bet that it will grow by over an additional 4 million over the next 2 years. So there may as well be 800 million Facebook users by the end of 2012 at least. So that being said, today's Facebook has photo, videos, it even has games. I'm sure you guys have played some of those, and applications we all can use that influence our personal lives and are customizable to us. But in the future, recently published articles in as late as December of 2009 show that Facebook wants to put GPS tracking systems in your Facebook accounts for your personal use so that you can find your friends. Now, me myself, I don't want people finding me. I don't want people knowing my location 24/7. And then from there, Facebook plans to expand the Facebook image to web pages so that companies and businesses can use Facebook to lay out and advertise their companies and lay out their company home pages online to model that of a customizable Facebook page. So Facebook is going way beyond just the realm of social networking. And there is a basic layout of where Facebook's at right now and where it's headed. So now I'm going to touch on some of those individual problems. And to highlight some of those problems, I actually went into my floor, Hayes Healy, here at the University of San Francisco, where you all are educated. And I took a survey of 30 students to find out how exactly Facebook was affecting their individual lives. Now, of those individual students, 30 of them, the 30 I took, all had a Facebook account. 20 of them checked it regularly, at least an hour a day, and 10 of them checked it at least 2 hours a day. So they're committing 2 hours of their time, or roughly one whole class period of their time, just to checking Facebook. Now, on that note, there were some interesting New York Times articles about this very issue, as well as an article in the USA Today about how Facebook was affecting individual lives. They interviewed a New York University undergraduate student named Sarah Wilson, who claims to literally have 2 phones. 2 iPhones, one for calling, checking email, and surfing the web, and another one that's purely based for Facebook and other social networking applications and utilities solely so she can expand her social networking empire. Literally quoted from what she said. Now that's amazing to me that she has 2 phones and one's strictly used for social networking and connecting. That shows how dedicated people are becoming to Facebook. And another example, Jessica Stryzik literally has no time that she will wake up and grab her phone before she's even taken her eye patch she sleeps with off her eyes just to get her phone on so she can check what wall posts and Facebook messages have came in before the night was out. Now that being said, it's clear that Facebook is affecting people's individual lives on an amazing basis and at an amazing rate. According to Facebook's own personal statistics on their webpage, 50% of users go on at least once a day for at least 55 minutes a day.